Casual fans of the Beatles probably know 8 Days a Week. It appears at the midway point of their fourth album, Beatles for Sale. The song fits with the group's early period pop on an album where the Beatles began to experiment. 8 Days a Week begins with its intro fading in, unheard of at the time for a pop song. But the Beatles had become restless. Their comfort in the recording studio showed in how they manipulated its technology. John Lennon and Paul McCartney, inspired by Bob Dylan, aimed for something higher than the charts. And a new writing style emerges immediately on Beatles for Sale with the opening track No Reply. The song describes Lennon trying to reach an unfaithful girlfriend. Though his songwriting had evolved, he drew inspiration from an older song, The Rays. Lennon adapted his song from the Rays' 1957 R and B hit Silhouettes. Silhouettes gave Lennon a blueprint for his story. It marked a turn toward the kind of detailed narratives in Dylan's songwriting. The Beatles' publisher Dick James said to Lennon, "That's the first complete song you've written where it resolves itself, meant for someone else." However, Lennon wrote the song for singer Tommy Quickly. But Quickly, who had signed with the Beatles' manager Brian Epstein, never recorded No Reply. Meanwhile, the Beatles recorded Beatles for Sale under a frantic deadline. So Lennon took the song back as they cobbled together a track list for the album, Looking Back to Move On. Beatles for Sale also contains cover songs from the Beatles' early days performing at the Cavern Club. Still, the old songs and the emerging influence of Dylan pushed them further into more experimental territory. Though No Reply marks Lennon entering his self-described Dylan period, McCartney helped him finish the song.